time. From Reuters and elsewhere, we finally have some flying cars. Well, one flying car. On Monday, a flying car built by Chinese electric vehicle maker Ping. I practiced this, darn it.
Zaji.
Ping. Thank you. I know. Its first public flight in the United Arab Emirates. Video linked in our show notes. Right now, the company is looking to launch the electric aircraft on international markets. The E-Volt VTOL, Volt, whatever. X2 is a two-seat vertical takeoff and landing is lifted by 8 propellers, 2 at each of corner of the vehicle. The demo flight lasted 90 minutes. The flying car maker described the demo as important base for the next generation of flying cars. The general manager, Mingguan Q, was quoted, "We are making step-by-step moves to the international market. We first selected Dubai City because Dubai is the most innovative city in the world." Wow. In addition to the all-electric, it has an autopilot. Oh, because that's exactly what we need. The 40-year-old George Jetson was born on July 31st, 2022, and its future of flying cars may very well be within his and other children born in this lifetime.
I think the real reason they started in Dubai is because where's the place where people have more money than they know what to do with and are willing to waste it on stupid things and limited regulation? There you go.
There was part of it that was the only city that would allow them to fly it, but the pricing of that car right now is targeted between 185 and 2.25, which is less than a Lamborghini.
It's pretty futuristic looking.
So many crashes.
We'll see.
Great. Well, General Motors is getting into the power game. Frank Marcus at Motor Trend gives us the lowdown. The General just established a new business unit called GM Energy. Their stated purpose is to independently market energy management and resiliency solutions, especially in the wake of the rolling California blackouts and other unstable grid areas. Looking at you, Texas. The plan is to utilize their fuel cell and Ultrium battery systems to provide energy security broken down into 3 subsets. Ultium Commercial is a 1 megawatt battery-based energy storage that can be used as a failure backup or stabilize their power costs by charging during off hours and discharge during peak usage. GM EV owners can get an Ultium Home biodirectional EV charging with a vehicle to grid energy sharing. Think of your truck or car powering your house when needed. And finally, there's the already existing Ultium Charge 360 being moved to a new division. This makes various charging networks available through a single GM mobile app and might be expanded on a contract basis to other brands. And I read more about this. Actually, the thing they're excited about is that, Friday afternoon in California, right? Everyone comes home, turns on their air conditioners, turns on lights, turns on everything, right? And that's when the big peak is. But that's not when you need your car to charge, because you just got home. You don't really need your car to charge right then. Your car just has to charge by the next day. So if they can use some of the power from the car right then at peak load, and then overnight when no one's using anything, charge all the cars back up, like it kind of creates a capacitor in the system for things that are there, but they have to know what's actually going to be there and have some stability based on it. So that's kind of where they're thinking of going with this, which makes some sense, really.
And the same thing with that, the commercial unit. Yeah, the commercial unit, you could charge it up overnight when power is at low demand usage, and then the next day when you need to run your business, you could use that unit to try and stabilize your power cost and lessen the demand on the grid.
These are the weird solutions that are going to have to get figured out in the next 15 years.
Yeah. And finally, The Fastest Woman on Earth will stream starting on October 20th on HBO Max. This documentary follows the legendary gearhead, fabricator, and racer Jessie Combs during her 7-year quest to break the land speed racing record. If you haven't seen the trailer, you should. It shows archive footage from her previous attempts, interviews with her family, her friends, her teammates, along with some very honest interviews of Combs herself. A link is in our notes, and if you watch it, don't get at least a little tingle, you're probably listening to the wrong podcast. Angel Sergeev at motor1.com has the story about the story. Jessie Combs passed away in August of 2019 after a tragic accident in the Alvord Desert during a land speed record attempt. She was attempting to beat her previous record of 398 miles per hour, which she had set herself in 2013. And after her death, the Guinness Book of World Records officialized her achievements for officiated her achievements posthumously, because she reached 522.7 miles an hour.
Great lady.
Fast.
It is.
It is. Now, I put this picture in here and failed to actually assign it to anyone, but
That's okay. Tell us about it.
You got it, Mental.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So you guys know we love Racing Junk. We do. They don't pay us. I mean, we hang out. They email us. They give us pens. We got to do some stuff at their booth at PRI. And we actually got offered a free membership after we'd already bought one. But that's the thing. So right now, they're giving you the same offer that we got, which is a yearly club membership, and it's only $29.95. And you can link to that. That'll be in our show notes. It will give you 5 ad placements, $65 worth of ad upgrades, 50 photos per ad, a free video in every ad. You get a member label, you get higher ad placement, you get faster browsing because it turns off all of the ads, and you get discounts on various racing consumer products. We're on Racing Junk all the time, not just looking for stuff for the shows, but just because it's a great thing today. I was looking at a Formula Ford located in Texas for sale. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Right?
that's
There's
fun.
all kinds. Exactly. They've got great stuff on there. And if you're trying to sell something, Racing Junk is a great place to go because it's an entire national network of people out there, and it's going to end up in their newsletters. Other people have talked about it on their podcast. So if you are looking to buy and sell, racingjunk.com, if you're looking to do it a lot, consider that impressive offer. $30 gets you an entire year of a club membership, racingjunk.com.
Totally worth it. You spend more crap on for $30 than Racing Junk with no ads. Come on.
Seriously,
Yeah.
that is a meal at Chili's
That's-
for one person.
You
Right?
spent more on stupider stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm all about that. Okay, upcoming races. Lemons is at the Ridge, one of my favorite tracks in the world. Smells like AMC Spirit. There are 42 cars there. 1 BMW.
Wonderful.
Wow. 1 Miata, 1 Honda, no Porsches. And one of the 3 Subaru teams is Dial 555 head gasket. That's amazing.
That's about right. Yep.
Greatest Lemons grid ever. Check it out. Watch it on
Nice.
Race Monitor or however you watch races.
Pacific Northwest, doing it right.
Amazing.
Lucky Dog gets Chuckwalla down in the desert. 38 cars, 15 BMWs, sad trombone,
We'll
9 Miatas, 2 Hondas, 2 Porsches, and wave your arm toilets or poop in the dark.
They don't have that.
Chuckwalla, they barely have toilets, but anyway.
Yeah.
Well, at least when we were there, the generator went out at night, and of course, Lemons race, other people get gas and get it going again to start all back up, and everything works again. So, yeah.
So invite Lemons to your racetrack because they'll fix your stuff.
Kind
for
of.
you.
Although that was brand new when we got there. Very
Yeah.
new, correct? I
Yeah.
think. So
All right. So go. Yeah, do it. Do it. Excellent. Some weeks ago, we talked about Hungry Bill from the Grassroots Motorsports Forum and how he was collecting supplies to help people in the Ukraine. You, listener, like many others, stepped up and helped, and he reached out to us to say, quote, "Hey, everyone, Hungry Bill from Grassroots Motorsports here. Just wanted to say thank you again for mentioning my last UK run on your podcast back in August." He gave us a quick by the numbers. He was able to deliver 200 kilograms of humanitarian aid to the residents of Dnipro. And that included school supplies, stuffed animals, children's medical supplies, and over $5,000 worth of stuff. It also included a 12-channel portable EKG machine for the 31 displaced children that are there. This particular trip was not without peril. While he was in Dnipro, it was attacked 4 times, as well as the day before and the day after he left. The missile defense systems put an effective umbrella over the city. A house was destroyed in a nearby neighborhood, but Bill added, quote, "Luckily, no one was hurt." We will have a link to the efforts Bill is still making in our show notes. Thank all listeners for your support. We are humbled that Bill listens to us while he's wrenching on his Forerunner. Right now, he's prepping it for a Budapest to Bamako 2022 rally, but he's going to be back in the Ukraine in December.
Yeah, Bamako is in Africa, by the way. So that's the kind of drive he's talking about. And the thread he's got on GRM is great. He's doing all this in his Forerunner that is appropriately janky, that he's been hacking back together. And to put the windows up and down in this whole trip, he has to reach in the door, find the right wires, and splice them together to get the windows up and
that's
down.
terrifying.
Oh, so next
When-
time you're at
when
the
he's-
junkyard and you see a Forerunner with power windows, it's a first gen, isn't
Right.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Get-
but like
get
he's
the
going
man a
to some of these
switch.
military checkpoints. He's like zap, 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 let the window down. Yeah. Good job, Bill.
Wow.
Anyway, Brian S saw the rally pics and said, y'all got Faces vet for the A team. I have no idea what that means.
The TV show, The A Team, towards the latter seasons, Face drove a Corvette like yours.
Oh, cool. Yep. Thanks, Brian.
And yeah, I had this for Jeff, who's not here, but on the gas station picture, Jaime from the Race FF pod was absolutely, you would put a picture of the Corvette on the digital display from the Chevron station, and Jaime was like, 3-spoke wheels. That's so 80s.
Yeah. It was great when I just sat there fueling up the car, and when the car you were actually driving and fueling up comes up on the gas pump, that was great. I couldn't resist.
That was exciting.
Yep. I don't have those cool wheels though. Mine are a different kind of rad. But yeah. Anyway. Chrissy.
Oh, I have to do all of the thing. I didn't know this one needed a sim racing.
So we're thinking, is it time to bring this back? And with Dave here, this is the perfect person to ask. Like, I know, Dave, you've been doing it anyway. You've been having some other Monday night stuff, but we decided to take the summer off because we're all busy. What do you think? Is it time to bring this back? E1R Monday nights?
Yes, absolutely, no doubt.
Okay.
We've actually continued doing it. Like, I've been setting it up every Monday night anyway. And
Great.
We've been getting the same core group, but I think a little more promotion. Maybe we'll get some more people. Maybe change the format a little bit.
Okay. Sounds good. So what changes do you think we should make? Like, before, in the past, we've just done it like, whatever. Like, what do you want to run? All right, fine. And just put some stuff in. So like, let's talk it through. And obviously we want to hear from anybody else that has any comments on this. Tell us, what do you want? But Dave, what do you think? Like, you do more of this than any of the rest of us. You tell us.
This one's shaking her head. Yeah.
So much.
I think we should do some of the same thing and then maybe throw in some, like, I'll say, quote, actual races. Like, maybe instead of
real racing,
two separate, not real. No, it's
sim.
not real. It's fake racing.
The game.
Instead of having, like every week, just nonsense races, throw in, every couple of weeks or every 3 weeks, like something, a little bit of a, say, like an hour race or something, one single race.
Longer stuff. Okay.
Yeah. But change it up, go back and forth.
Now, I did enjoy when we did the touring cars for a while last year, because it was nice having kind of a similar car every week that was fairly easy to drive and that you could get a decent setup on and you felt kind of comfortable with. Should we do something like, should we pick a kind of spec-ish kind of group of cars this time, or should we move it around, or what?
No, I think we move it around a little bit, but like, instead of setting up races with 7 different cars, when you have like a dozen people, it's, a couple guys racing together here and a few others racing there. I think when everybody's in the same class or the same car or similar cars, that the racing is actually better.
Yeah. You're not at Monza with a silver crown and a dirt modified and a touring car and
and a legend, in a Formula E.
Yeah. All right. So then, okay, all right.
For sure.
Let's give that a try, but let's also then occasionally have the ridiculous things like sprint cars with the jump at Irwindale, just because it's hilarious to watch. Okay.
These at Crandon or something like that.
All right.
Those are always fun.
Mental, what do you think? Any chance we'll actually see you in the next couple of months on one of these?
My rig's been disassembled. I'm not even sure I still have an iRacing subscription. It's in one corner. I know it's in one corner of the house.
All right.
I'm not going to say you won't. I'm just not going to obligate myself saying you will, because then I don't make it, and I don't like being a liar.
We always have the Black Friday specials for renewals. Just keep aware of that.
Totally got him not less than twice, at least, for his birthday, Christmas, or something.
Because despite your taste in boyfriends, you're smart.
I am always right.
Yeah. Good. All right. Well, if there's anything you guys want to see that or might make you more likely to attend or anything like that, tell us. Have open all ears. Really have zero qualms about doing anything with it. Excellent.
They could even go into the Discord if they've already run with us. Go into the Discord and put some comments in there too. Some of the guys that have already run with us that are already in the Discord.
The
Sure.
ones that, the regulars, they should, have
Regular.
a good firm voice. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Great. Yeah. If anyone forgets, we're usually this Monday at 9 and 10 p.m. Eastern. And it's called E1R, and the password is ST43. Simple enough.
You gave it out.
That's okay. If they're listening, they can go. We're just keeps the 14-year-olds that are going to just go
Exactly.
ruin things.
Everyone knows
Uh,
it's ST43.
Yeah.
I know.
You know who else's iRacing subscription is expired?
That would be amazing.
Chrissy's mom.
Yeah.
Hello, Chrissy's
Yeah.
mom.
She hasn't driven.
Yeah. I saw Chrissy's dad today. He dropped off a bucket that Chrissy loaned him full of birds. It
Oh,
was full of
free
bird seed.
bucket.
Yeah, free bucket is back. Also, the other
Oh
day, we
my
went to Harbor
gosh.
Freight the other day when we were out.
We
Our big day out.
did. What did you buy?
I bought a dual bevel compound miter saw, 12-inch blade.
Oh
like
my
big ass,
gosh.
ridiculous saw. Good to do the trim work because I have this little stupid miter saw I've been using for everything for years, which is fine for 2x4s, and that's about it. It's good for a little trim work too, but I wanted something more heavy duty, so I bought this ridiculous saw. And as part of all that, we got a free bucket. Yay!
Yes.
We always need a free bucket.
Especially
Yeah, I'm
when you buy 40 pounds of birdseed and some stupid squirrel eats through the bag
Hey,
because you
it's
left
not the
it
squirrel's fault.
outside.
You left it outside overnight. The squirrel's
Okay,
like, this
fine.
is great. There's a buffet.
I did that. And then I
Rusty parts are hard.
You know it's not hard? Clicking that like and subscribe button.